Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. What I'd like to teach you how to do today is a beginner feather called a hook feather. And it's a beginner feather because it means you don't have to do any backtracking, which is wonderful. I've used a chalk pencil to mark this out and I've drawn in a spine. I've used this pencil called the Boheen chalk pencil and I got mine at Quilter's Apothecary by Jamie Wallen. I have marked the spine and I have marked two zones on that spine that I'm going to try to not cross over as I create the feather. This will be the tail, this will be the head, and I'll put a curl on the tail. So let's begin. I'll move on down to the bottom of the spine and I will tie in at that point. I don't have to be all the way at the bottom, just close to the bottom. I like to be in the zone where I'll be putting in my first feather, and I'm going to get going on the tail. Let's start. Tail is in. We're going to begin with the first feather. I'll do the inside first. It's at this point that I make contact with that tail, and from there I begin the hook. I'll do one on the other side now. I'll leave it as a hook and I'll come back to my spine. Let me clip my threads here and off we go. This next one that I do on the inside, I'm not going to go over that dashed line that you saw. I'll do an outside one and I'll really extend it to get into that corner. I'll come back. I'll do another outside one, borrowing that spine that I chalked in just for a moment in time. And then I'll do my next feather. I'll go to the outside, put it in another one, just touching, come back. This next one I'll borrow the spine, but I'll come way back so that I can put a curl into the feather. I'll now do the bottom. And you can see I'm off to a great start. Let me do one more on the bottom and then I'll go back to the top. There we go. Back to that spine. I'll come up and honor that line that you saw, but I won't go over it. Borrowing the spine, I'll draw another feather. This next one, I'll come and slightly go over that line. I'll head back up to the top. I'll put in another one. I'll do another one on the top. And it's at this point I'm slightly ahead of the ones in the bottom, so I'll put one in the bottom. I can put a nice curl on this one. I'll then come up to the top. I'll put one more on the top, getting up to that far corner. There we go. And I'll go down to the bottom, borrowing this zone I have. I'll go back up to the top. I'm almost done. One more for the top. And then I'll just do one on the bottom and I'll just put a nice little lilt to it. Coming back, I can then come down the spine and I can tie off. Let me just get this cut and out of the way. And there you have it. A beautiful feather with a lot of motion to it, no backtracking, which I love. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You can follow me at my blog online at www.threadworksfactory.com. And you can also like my Facebook page at The Threadworks Factory. Have a fantastic day. I hope that you learned some things off of this video and you enjoyed what you saw. Take care and have a wonderful day.